Oh, that's nice. Anyway, let's get back to Tugs Australia. You should sing that skidamarinka-dinka-dink song with Percy. Yeah, I am his friend and girlfriend. Tugs Australia, celebrating 1,000 years, Series 23, Episode 9, Sunshine's Tipyard Holiday. Sunshine came to do the first work of doing the green waste on Tasman Sodor a long time ago. It was to Margate. It was great, and he would find engine parts for the engines. Before that, he worked at a tipyard in Scotland. He used to take some old metal bits that were left in the open water, but he never really had a chance to exercise his engine workings until he escaped and went to live in upriver. One day, Sunshine was resting in sloping Maine, alone. That morning he heard Zug talk about the baker's yard in Big City Port when he took an old tramper. Sunshine was thinking of when he used to work in the tip too. I'm glad I escaped, he chuckled. I did a bit of sense of working and learning. I had a bit of sense of working and learning how to work. Once I learned the place, I began to wander off home, but I had to share my shed with some other tugs I didn't make friends with. One morning, I didn't tell. When I was working, I suddenly had a time to leave. The manager I didn't tell wasn't the right someone to talk to, giving me a hard time the big tugs were, I had to ignore them because it was time to move to another home. I didn't want to tell the manager because he never gives me a chance of a break. I've learned that life there was cool. A cool time, the big tugs didn't want me to work here. They told me lies. They told lies about me. I was most annoyed with them and decided to pay them out. I've also learned that they were the wrong workers too. I put many loads of scrap metal on every barge and left them so I could let the big tugs take it. I had a laugh when they had some trouble come to them. But when the manager came to see what was going on and was asking me what was going on, it was time for me to go. I steamed away to live in England. I was being sponsored to come back because I was needing to work, but I didn't listen as soon as I was out of sight. The manager was so angry that he decided to call the police to track me down. It didn't happen, but it did on the day when I went to work in Upriver tape yard to find some car parts to give to old cars. Sunshine came to Upriver to make his life perfect. Let's see what I can do here at Upriver. I might find the tip yard to find car parts. Sunshine went to the tip, where he found many hidden treasures he could save. He then went to find a shed, which was in Forgotten Creek. One day he can use it for any reasons. Suddenly, there was a warning alarm. Sunshine knew it was the police after him. In any moment, they would come into Upriver to find him, and even worse, take him back to Scotland. Oh, I'd better hide, he thought. In he went into Upriver. In through the trees and into the darkness, he stood very still, listening to the police. I don't see the tug anywhere, he heard one of them say. He's run off, the little tug. We better look someplace else. Oh dear, I've done a crime. And it's about when I left Scotland. I better find the manager. He went to find the manager to tell him he needed to live here. He said he can when he told him about his move here. And he began to do his work of taking the greenways to the tip. He felt pleased. I hope the manager doesn't find out about my trick with Forgotten Creek. Just then a door banged. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hmm? Sunshine jumped. Wake up, Sunshine, said his driver. Time for work. Sunshine sighed as he moved away from the shed. Well, I did enjoy life in England, even if the manager would question me why I left, which I nearly had him to, but I think the tip is better with no wrong workers.